What is going down, genitals? My name is the SXE Beast, and this is some Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. I'm not exactly sure what this is. I wanted to come on here. I'm feeling the mood, you know. I just got back from fucking jury duty. I've got around 30 minutes before I got to get off to go to work. Basically, I just wanted to sit down and record a commentary for you guys, and I've been thinking about it, man, because basically, what I did before I went off to jury duty is I went out and I got some breakfast, which is, I went to this little cafe that's right next to where I work, and more or less across the street, there's our city hall. And you saw a whole bunch of people outside, and what they were doing is they were standing in front of City Hall, and they were, you know, doing their whole Occupy Wall Street attempt at activism. And what it eventually was, in my mind, was I started thinking about how commodity runs our lives. And don't get me wrong, I'm not putting down anybody going for Occupy Wall Street. Fuck yeah, I'm all in favor of, you know, the lower classes not paying as much taxes. People with higher incomes paying higher taxes, or you're just completely alleviating taxes for the most part. I mean, I know you can't just alleviate taxes. It's completely irrational. But, you know, I understand that more or less it's the rich get richer in real life, and it's hindering and ruining people's lives. So don't think I'm, you know, fighting against, you know, Occupy Wall Street. By all means, I'm not. I just think standing in front of City Hall is stupid. That's not being an activist. That's doing what you were told to do. If you want to actually go out of your way and be productive, what you're going to do is you're going to do a mass or organized call-in. What you're going to do is you're going to go out of your way and you're going to have masses swarm and, you know, email and, you know, call and, you know, get in touch with your senators. And what you're going to do is you're going to straight up riot. You're not going to go and stand out in front of a fucking city hall in the middle of California in Santa Rosa, you know, which isn't even like a very big city. It's not some big focal point of California with little picket signs on the weekends and just be like, oh, no more taxes. It's stupid. You know, that's not protesting. That's being fucking stupid. And the more I was thinking about it, I realized in every aspect of our lives, commodity runs our lives, and it completely dictates who we are and what we do. Because if you look at it, for instance, I was listening to this song called Wings from Macklemore. If you guys want to check that out, please go check the link in the description and go ahead and say Sexy Beast sent you. Because, I mean, that song is amazing. And that's sort of I wanted to make this video a few months ago to that topic. But I kind of, you know, steered clear of it. I wanted to, you know, try and, you know, candy coat my commentaries. And I wanted to go ahead and, you know, make my content easily, like, very easy to receive from everybody else. But I've sort of decided over the last couple of days, fuck that. I'm going to go back to doing what I want to do. So, in that song, basically, it talks about how commodity runs our lives. It's fairly vague. You gotta actually listen to it, and you gotta try and read into the lyrics a little bit if you actually want to understand you know, and comprehend the point of the song. But basically, what they're saying is, they're not even just what they're saying, but I mean, what that song is basically entailing is how, for instance, nowadays everybody thinks it's cool to go out and party. Everybody thinks it's cool to go and get drunk. Everybody thinks it's cool to go fizz. Everybody thinks it's cool to do all of this shit. And why do people think something is cool? People, you know, they think it's cool because, for instance, you know, there's these new fads going around. Like, for instance, there's the whole scene fad. There's a skater fad. There is the, you know, gangster fad. There's, like, now where I'm at, there's a stupid fucking fad. It's still in between thinking you're a gangster, wearing your pants around your knees and clothes that are way too big for you, and, you know, like flaunting your ass whenever you walk around. And then there's this whole redneck fad now where everybody thinks it's cool to, you know, not shave, wear sleeveless plaid shirts, tight blue jeans, boots, a hat, and, you know, dip. Basically, and everybody thinks it's cool, and it's like, dude, you live in Wine County, you aren't a fucking redneck, and for some reason it's cool. And what I've looked at is it's our media. Our media today is disgusting. Our media completely dictates how we live our lives. Everybody says, like, for instance, if you look at somebody who's seen, you know, you look at somebody who dyes their hair and they dress like a punk and all that stuff, you say, why do you dress like that? Like, this is me being me. I'm being myself. I'm expressing myself. No, you're not. You're going and what you're doing is you're conforming. People who are anti-conformity, they still conform. What they don't actually realize, for instance, I don't belong to like any, you know, fad. What am I doing right now? I'm wearing an SXE sweatshirt. I'm wearing a wrestling shirt. I'm wearing some cargo shorts and loafers. You know, I've got shaggy hair. I don't shave. I got glasses. I'm a big guy. I'm an athletic guy. I'm an athlete. I'm a nerd. I do all sorts of shit. You know, I'm not a partier, so it's like I don't fall into your stereotypical groups. And being yourself is basically, this is going to sound really lame, but I just watched The Muppets today, okay? And they actually had a line in there that was very deep, and it was saying, growing up is becoming who you want to be. And nobody today is willing to grow up. Everybody sees on television. They see it's glorified. It's not the news anymore. As Lupe Fiasco said, it's not Jersey Shore, homie, that's the news. That's a lyric in his song, Words I Never Said. Go listen to that song. It's badass. But basically, he's saying that people, you go on, you turn on MSNBC, you turn on Fox News, you turn on whatever radio station or whatever news station you have, and they're not going to be talking about global affairs. Not in the United States. What they're going to be talking about is so-and-so married. Kim Kardashian and that one shitty basketball player got married. Oh, they're getting divorced already? Kim Kardashian is... our feelings go out to her when she's a money-grubbing slut. You know, people do these stupid things, and they don't worry about what's going on in the world. Nobody knows that our air is polluted. Nobody knows that there's just based off of the jets that we have. I can't remember the particle name. I was having a conversation the other day. I'm totally... I'm out of it right now, but nobody cares and nobody knows. It's like nobody's being educated on how our air is being polluted. Nobody's being educated about what's actually going on in Afghanistan and Iraq and all this shit. Nobody actually is being educated on what's going on in this world. What are they being shown? They're being shown Jersey fucking Shore, and we're corrupting our youth. Every single thing you see on television is about sex, drugs, and living a promiscuous and just overall irresponsible lifestyle. And everything's materialistic and nothing is real. Nothing is genuine. You don't see anything that is real anymore. And people wonder why, like, for instance, I'm straight edge, and I just met this guy Milo a couple days ago, and me and him had a discussion over it, and we were talking about why we feel that this poisoned society is going downhill. And the reason it's going downhill is because of media. If you look at television shows, if you just watch, like I said, The Muppets, if you go back and watch Muppet Treasure Island, there are sexual innuendos in a show or a movie that came out in the early or mid-90s that was geared towards children. Children's shows are promoting sexual antics and drug and alcohol abuse and irresponsible lifestyle choices. For instance, look at the people that our society has deemed and chosen worthy to be, childhood heroes. Let's look at Lindsay Lohan. Let's look at Hilary Duff. Let's look at Britney Spears. Let's look at Miley Cyrus. They're a bunch of fucking crack whores, and it's only a matter of years before Miley Cyrus goes to jail like everybody else before that. And excuse me, Hilary Duff, I don't believe went to jail. She's just a crack whore. But basically, this commodity runs our lives. It's shown to us that Lil Wayne and, Young Money is good music. It's not good music. I can outright every single relevant rapper that you listen to, that you have on your iPod or your Zune, your MP3 player, your phone, or whatever. I can outright any hip-hop artist out there that you listen to. You all know how many MCs I think are more talented than me when it comes to writing and lyrical, just being a genius when it comes to writing. I'm not saying I'm a genius, but I'm saying that the people you listen to, mainstream music, is fucking trash. But you listen to party rock. Oh, everybody in the house tonight. That's not fucking music. Those are the most untalented pieces of garbage ever. LMFAO is fucking trash. People listen to this music because it's a good time, man, because they're doing what they're told to do. And people saying, I'm expressing myself, I'm doing me, I'm being me, this is who I am. That's not who you are. That's you being, that's you living out the image that this shitty fucking corrupt system has built for you and has made you into. You're not being yourself. You're being who somebody else wants you to be. Go listen to some fucking real music. You want to listen to a real MC? You want to listen to a real hip-hop artist? Listen to Macklemore. Listen to Lupe Fiasco. Listen to Aesop Rock. Listen to some fucking real music. You want to listen to real rock? You don't go listen to fucking Disturbed and all that trash. Go listen to some old school Metallica and listen to what they stand for. Go listen to some old school AC/DC before they made it big. Go listen to some fucking Eric Clapton. Go listen to some real music. Commodity is living your life for you. You don't make your decisions. Every decision you make is going to be dictated off of what somebody else does. For instance, let's just say you never watched one of my videos before, and this shows up in FPS Russia, for instance's related videos. You're going to go ahead and let's say you have that YouTube little app plugged in, so it's going to show you the ratings before you click it. You see a massive, overwhelming red dislike bar. You're going to click it and you're going to hate on it just because everybody else does. How about Friday from Rebecca Black? Most people hated that song before they've ever listened to it. I have a friend who's never even heard of that song, or never even actually heard the song, and he was making fun of it. Why? Because everybody else does it. People do not make their own decisions. Live your life. Don't let commodity live your life for you. Peace.